So how did you first develop this syndrome? What was happening? What were you doing? You were a civilian. You weren't working in the government
Right.
in any capacity. So how does this happen to a civilian?
It just started happening. I developed tinnitus, the ring in the ear, first at like in certain parts of the house, and I heard noises and voices, and I could not figure out, and then vibrations. These vibrations are experientially, it's like nothing else. There's no neurological disorder that feels like that. And I can tell you as a patient and as a physician, experientially, it is very distinct. Your whole body vibrates. Your head is heavy pressure. The sound is deafening. You get disoriented. Can't walk, can't talk. It incapacitates you, and it can last from 10 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour and a half. And it's very painful. It's very uncomfortable. And, it feels like concussion. After that, and you actually have symptoms of concussion, the movement of the eyes, nystagmus, and this is why, some people, give it the name immaculate concussion. But, it was escalating. I was searching for an answer. I had convulsions from it, which is one of the, things that people experience. I realized how serious it was. Neurologists were unable to diagnose. I, started looking through the literature, found, paper by Dr. Hoffer, where he describes 25 diplomats that he examined and diagnosed with what he called acquired neurosensory dysfunction. And that's the diagnosis that he gave to these diplomats. And he gave this diagnosis to me. But my attacks did not happen overseas. They happened domestically in my house. And I traveled and stayed at hotels, went to other states, and it was happening there too. So just not one location. And it escalated. Then I was diagnosed with traumatic encephalopathy, basically like post-traumatic brain syndrome. But there's no injury. There's no concussion. This is not a type of injury where you have mechanical trauma.
Right.
This is energy. This is what they call non-kinetic weaponry. And this is how we met.
Why would somebody like you be targeted? What were you doing? Were you dealing with other people in government or diplomats, or do you have any reason to suspect that somebody would target you with something like this?
None. I have no idea why I was chosen to be targeted, and I keep no government secrets. I never worked for a government. I don't know what the reason is, and I'm not doing it. So perhaps people who do it to me would know the answer.